Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for Monday, November 10, 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, to be grateful to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Meanwhile, Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, faces a moral dilemma while Remy Price's, Christian Weissman, future remains uncertain. Let's start off with Sheila. Fans know that the woman is so grateful that Deacon Sharp, Shankannon, came home. The waitress believes that Taylor's therapy helped her get her marriage back. That wasn't exactly it, but moving on. Sheila is forever grateful to Taylor, but she also doesn't know about the special moments between Deacon and the therapist. In a preview clip for next week, Taylor stops by Il Giardino. Deacon and Sheila stand side by side. As Deacon smiles, Sheila keeps thanking Taylor for getting her marriage back on track. Of course, Taylor looks awkward. That awkward look could end up tipping Sheila off if Taylor isn't careful. There is also what Deacon and Taylor will do from here on out. They seem to be getting closer despite Taylor laying down boundaries. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Monday, November 10 reveal that Deke will face a moral dilemma. The designer thinks that Remy's actions toward Electra Forrester, Lania Grace, were deranged. Remy has begged his partner to see that he's not that same villain anymore. Deke to tell his boyfriend that he needs professional help. Remy agreed to get therapy, but Deke still isn't sure whether he can be trusted. Will Deke tell Remy to move out until he actually gets therapy? It seems that Remy and Deke could go through a bit of a separation. If that happens, then expect Remy to turn to the only person he has left, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. While the girl is in prison, she could give Remy some ideas on what to do next. Of course, Remy would be a fool to take Luna's advice, but he is a desperate man with no one else to help him. There could also be news on what Luna plans to do next. After seeing Will and Electra's social media post, Luna is more determined than ever to get out of prison. Monday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful delivers emotional turmoil, deep reflection, and some unexpected sparks that could alter several lives forever. With Sheila finally feeling the weight of genuine gratitude, Deacon wrestling with a decision that could destroy everything he's rebuilt, and Remy standing at a dangerous crossroads, fans can expect an episode overflowing with tension, heart, and the kind of moral gray areas that make this show so addictive. Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, has never been known for humility. But on Monday, November 10, fans will see something unfamiliar, Sheila in a state of raw gratitude. After weeks of hovering on the edge of self-destruction and vengeance, she's finally been given something she never expected, compassion. When the episode opens, Sheila is sitting on the edge of the couch in Deacon's apartment, her eyes tracing the framed photo of Hope, Annika Noel, that sits on the shelf. She's uncharacteristically quiet. Deacon Sharp, Shankannon, moves around the apartment, trying to keep things light. But Sheila isn't in the mood for small talk. She finally admits, her voice trembling, that she owes Deacon more than she can ever repay. "I should be dead, Deacon," she whispers, her eyes glistening. "If it weren't for you, if you hadn't believed in me when no one else would, I wouldn't be sitting here." For once, Sheila's tone isn't manipulative or performative, it's genuine. Deacon's not used to this version of her. He leans against the counter, unsure of how to respond. It's the first time in years he sees not the scheming woman who's hurt countless lives, but someone wounded, desperate for redemption. But as Sheila continues, it's clear her gratitude might come with consequences. She begins to speak about making things right, and Deacon's gut tightens. He's seen that look before, the glint in her eye that means she's about to do something unpredictable. "Sheila," he warns softly, "whatever you're thinking, don't. You don't have to prove anything." But Sheila shakes her head, determination flickering. "You don't understand. I have to do something. I owe you, and I owe myself. I need to show everyone I'm not the monster they think I am." Her words hint at a dangerous plan brewing, one that could bring her redemption or destroy her all over again. Deacon has been walking the fine line between his loyalty to Sheila and his love for his daughter. Monday's episode puts that struggle under a magnifying glass. Later in the episode, Deacon gets a call from Hope. She's been thinking about their last conversation, where he defended Sheila's right to a second chance, and she's still furious. She wants to meet at Il Giardino not to make peace, but to make her father understand that his choices could cost him everything. The meeting is tense from the start. Hope's eyes are filled with disappointment. "Dad, I've stood by you through so much," she says. "But this? You're defending a woman who terrorized my family, who almost killed Steffi and Finn. How do you justify that?" Deacon can't find the right words. The guilt gnaws at him, but so does his loyalty to Sheila. He tries to explain that he's seen a different side of her, that people can change, but Hope's expression hardens. Sheila Carter doesn't change. She pretends, she manipulates, and she's going to drag you down with her if you let her. Her words hit their mark. Deacon sits silently after she storms off, his heart heavy. For a man who spent years clawing his way back to legitimacy, the realization that he might lose his daughter again is crushing. As he heads back home, he's caught in a moral dilemma. He could protect Sheila and betray his family, or he could turn his back on the woman who believes he's the only one left on her side. By the time he reaches his door, Deacon's decision isn't clear, but his face says everything. Whatever he chooses, someone he loves will get hurt. Meanwhile, over at Forrester Creations, Remy Price, Rome Flynn, is once again the center of attention and controversy. After the chaos surrounding Luna's shocking arrest and the tension between Finn and Steffi, Remy finds himself both free and restless. Monday's episode hints that he's done sitting on the sidelines. When he arrives at the office, Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, greets him cautiously. There's still unease between them, given Remy's history and his unpredictable nature. But Carter can tell something's shifted. Remy's calmer, quieter, almost calculating. "Everything okay, Remy?" Carter asks. Remy's jaw tightens. "Better than okay. I'm done reacting, it's time I start acting." Carter doesn't like the sound of that. He's learned that whenever someone in Los Angeles says they're taking action, chaos usually follows. Remy spends the morning reviewing a new design proposal, but his mind isn't on fashion. It's on Luna, Lisa Yamada, who's still facing fallout from her scandal and incarceration. Despite everything that's happened between them, part of Remy still feels connected to her. There's a pull he can't deny. At lunch, he confides in Paris, Diamond White, who's the only person brave enough to call them out. "She doesn't need you to rescue her," Paris says gently. "Maybe she just needs time to figure out who she is without all the drama." Remy laughs bitterly. "That's the problem, Paris. I am the drama." Still, his tone softens when he talks about Luna. "I know she made mistakes, but she's not a bad person. She just got lost. I can't help thinking I was part of that." Paris studies him for a moment before replying. "If you really care about her, then maybe your next move shouldn't be about her at all. Maybe it's about you, figuring out what you actually want that doesn't involve saving someone." Remy nods, but her words don't stop his wheels from turning. Later, when he gets a mysterious text, just a single line that reads, "She needs you," he makes a decision that could change everything. As the afternoon sun dips over Los Angeles, Deacon returns home to find Sheila gone. Her jacket, her phone, everything is still there. A sense of dread seeps in as he realizes she's gone out alone, possibly to act on her earlier words. Cut to Sheila standing outside the hospital. She's dressed simply, no makeup, no mask of confidence. Just a mother desperate for peace. Inside, Finn, Tanner Novlin, is finishing his rounds, unaware of the storm brewing outside. Sheila's heart races as she clutches a folded letter in her hand. It's addressed to Finn, her son. For weeks, she's wanted to prove she can change, but every time she's tried, her past has found a way to haunt her. This time she's doing something different. She leaves the letter at the reception desk and turns to leave, but fate has other plans. Finn spots her reflection in the glass and freezes. Sheila, her eyes widen as she turns to face him. The tension is palpable. Nurses glance nervously in their direction, ready to call security if things escalate. I'm not here to cause trouble, Sheila says quickly, her hands raised. I just wanted to leave something for you. No lies, no manipulation, just truth. Finn looks skeptical but curious. What truth? That I'm proud of you, she says quietly. That I see the man you've become, and I know I can never make up for what I did. But you're my son, Finn. And for once in my life, I just want to say thank you for being better than me. Tears glisten in her eyes as she walks away, leaving him holding the letter. It's a rare, haunting moment, one that leaves Finn visibly shaken. Back at Il Giardino, Deke finally gets a text. She's at the hospital. Without hesitation, he grabs his keys and rushes out, fearing the worst. When Deacon arrives at the hospital, he finds Finn outside, clutching Sheila's note. The two men exchange a wary glance. She came here, Finn says simply. She didn't threaten anyone. She just said thank you, then she left. Deacon exhales a long, shaky breath of relief. That's all she wanted. But Finn isn't so sure. He looks down at the note in his hands. You know, Deacon, I keep trying to believe she can change. But I've seen too much. She says she's grateful, that she wants peace. But every time she reaches out, someone ends up hurt. Deacon's guilt deepens. He knows Finn's right. But hearing it aloud forces him to confront the truth he's been avoiding. Loving Sheila might mean losing everything else. As the night unfolds, Remy makes his way to the downtown police precinct. He's been trying to get information about Luna's case. Something doesn't sit right with him. When he arrives, he runs into Detective Alex Sanchez, Jeremy Ray Valdez, who doesn't seem thrilled to see him. Remy Price, Sanchez says, crossing his arms. You're not supposed to be here, Remy smirks. Relax, detective. I'm not causing trouble, just looking for answers. But Sanchez isn't buying it. He warns Remy to stay out of police business, especially since Luna's case is still under investigation. That only fuels Remy's curiosity. After Sanchez leaves, Remy sneaks a glance at a nearby file marked Forrester/Nozawa case. His eyes narrow. There's a photo clipped inside, someone he didn't expect to see connected to Luna's situation. Carter, he mutters under his breath. The screen fades on Remy's shocked face, suggesting that what he's just uncovered could blow open a massive Forrester scandal in the weeks to come. As Monday's episode draws to a close, Deacon returns home to find Sheila waiting, sitting quietly at the table. When she looks up, he sees tears in her eyes. I saw Finn, she admits softly. He didn't forgive me, but I didn't expect him to. I just needed to tell him I was grateful for existing, for surviving me. Deacon nods, his expression softening. That took guts, Sheila. I'm proud of you. She looks away, clearly not believing she deserves praise. You shouldn't be. Every time I try to fix things, I just make them worse. Maybe it's time I stop trying. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our BOLD and BUTIFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.